So since I went to Korea and failed my motorbike driving test, I've been practicing on this Suzuki GZ150 in this parking lot for 7 days, 2 hours a day, trying to do this turn forwards and backwards in hopes that this will give me enough experience to pass the Korean motorcycle test on my second attempt. Today is the final practice day, and tomorrow I'm flying to Korea, to Jeju Island, and the day after tomorrow I'm gonna take the test. So let's see if I can do this on the first try. Usually I can't do it on the first try unless I warm up first, so I really have to concentrate and see if my training paid off. Alright. I'm gonna do this just like it would be done at the testing facility, or as close as possible. And this is the main objective, is to do this turn, because it's the hardest part of the whole thing. I didn't ride this bike today. In fact, I didn't ride any bike today. So no warm-up. I really hope I can get this on the first try. Okay. So this is the general strategy. I start right about here. I control my speed towards the entrance of the first section, and right before you enter it, you pull in the clutch and you go with that speed that you've gained across the way. And what people try to do is try to stay really close to this line, but what I found is actually it's better if you choose your path right about here. So you enter here with your front wheel, and then you go, your front wheel goes this way. Oops, we are disturbing the traffic. That's the main problem of practicing in a parking lot. Now, where was I? So I come in at about this distance, so about 10 centimeters from the line, and you gotta visualize where this arc starts. So on this one, the arc is actually more tight than at the testing facility, but it doesn't matter because the starting position is the same if you want to clear that. So you started right about here because this is where the curve starts. So this is the line at which you have to begin your turn. Now if you do it later, you can still pass, but you'll have to lean a lot more into the corner, and if you're not going fast enough, you will lose balance and you might touch your foot down, which will be a fail. Now if you drive too close to this line, your front wheel will overshoot the turn and you will go into this line too much. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to get your front wheel to go along this line here and end up right about here without going over that. And if that makes it, then your back wheel will naturally pass the curve. And this is my theory about doing this elbow turn. So let's try to put this into action. Alright, a lot of traffic today. So back to where I started, right here. Okay, this is about how much run-up you get at the actual exam. And this cruiser is as close to the one at the testing facility that I could get. Thank you, Peter, for letting me use it. And what else? The one difference is the testing bike will be a little bit heavier because this is a 150cc and you test on a 250, and the handlebars are a little bit lower on the actual bike that you test with. But you know, I've never ridden a cruiser before. I mainly only ride dirt bikes and I ride a scooter as a daily commuter. So this is as close as I can get, and I gotta tell you that when I first started practicing on this, it was difficult and I failed on my first try, just like I did in Korea. And since then, I've learned how to control this bike, and I think I've gotten better and my driving skill definitely improved. So let's see if I can put this all into play. Alright. Start the engine. One more car coming. We'll wait until it passes. Alright, and I think we're good to go. Man, I'm even nervous doing this because this kind of represents everything that I've been practicing. Okay. Okay, first gear. Control the speed. Focus on the entry line. Start the turn. And then focus on where you're trying to go. Eyes have to follow the direction of where you're going and not focusing on your front wheel. Alright. Going in. Let's go. And beautiful. We do a U-turn and then go backwards. We go in and lean in. Perfect. So that was the first section. There we go. Alright guys, it's time to go to Korea again. Here I am at the airport getting ready to board my flight. Woo! Shit, well here I am at the Korean DMV getting ready to do my motorbike test. I've been at the DMV since 12 p.m. because they brought me here so early and my test is at 3, so I got 3 hours to kill. Enough time for me to meditate and prepare mentally for my test. Just walking around, it's a nice place. Here in Jeju, they really take care of their environment. As you can see, everything's green, it's flowers and shit. Fucking awesome. There's already some people here, but I think these guys are doing their car tests. This is the motorbike test track. This is the first section with the elbow turn. Just like we practice in the car park, we go in, go around, then you have to come out here, make a U-turn, and then go into the S section. Pass the S section and go through the cones. Then come out, you can stop here. It's actually further, but and do the straight to the finish line. The test is starting. So close.
주행 브레이크, 악셀, 유턴기 시동 스위치입니다. 출발하세요.
This is the easy part. Fucking cones. Fuck cones. And now for the straight, boys. Home run. Fuck yeah.
감사합니다.
하하. 좋습니다. Yes. Fuck yes. Thank you. And that's it. This is how you pass your fucking test. Oh yeah. So at the end of it all, this is what I got. I got my Korean driver's license for a motorcycle and an international driving permit for motorcycles that will allow me to ride bikes in many different countries. Yep, totally worth it.